Hello and welcome back, guys. Today we want to learn the most common English phrasal verbs that we use every day with examples from movies like this. Find out.
How did you find out it was me?
Go out.
Now you have to go out there. Balls out!
Set out.
We set out to save the Shire, Sam.
For more videos, click the like button and subscribe to my channel. And let's get started. Go on. Go on. This phrasal verb means to continue or to happen, or to ask someone to start speaking. For example, please go on with your presentation. It means start your presentation. I don't know what is going on. It means I don't know what is happening.
Go on with your story.
Oh, well,
Go on with your story.
oh, well,
Go on, wash it off. Go on, wash it off.
Carry out. Carry out. This phrasal verb means to complete or perform a task, action, or plan. It implies taking action or executing something. For example, Grandpa, let me help you carry out the boxes on the car. The police carried out a thorough investigation.
Get those planes in the air, carry out the mission. Get those planes in the air, carry out the mission.
If you don't carry out the required work, you will come back here before me and receive a custodial sentence. Is that clear?
Set up. Set up. Set up means to establish or create something, often referring to starting a new business or organization. For example, they set up a new company last year. It means they started their new company last year. I need help setting up my computer.
We got to set up a meeting. Is your office safe? We got to set up a meeting. Is your office safe?
That means he's going to set up roadblocks. That means he's going to set up roadblocks.
Pick up. Pick up. This phrasal verb has multiple meanings. It can mean to lift something or someone off the ground, but it can also mean to collect or acquire something, or to learn or improve a skill. For example, she picked up the book that fell on the floor. I need to pick up some groceries on my way home.
I've always helped my mother pick up boyfriends. I've always helped my mother pick up boyfriends.
She can starve it, she can wax it, she can deodorize it, but he will pick up the signals. She can starve it, she can wax it, she can deodorize it, but he will pick up the signals.
Go back. Go back. Go back means to return to a previous location or time. For example, I want to go back to my hometown for a visit. Let's go back to the last point you made.
Go back to sleep, you're dreaming. Go back to sleep, you're dreaming.
go back to Kansas, Dorothy. That's fine. But go back to Kansas, Dorothy. That's fine. But
I'd like to travel and maybe go back to school. I'd like to travel and maybe go back to school.
Come back. Come back. To return to a place or to make a return to a previous condition or situation. For example, she came back from her vacation yesterday. The business is struggling, but I'm confident it will come back.
Go home. And don't come back. Go home. And don't come back.
What if they come back, Jay? What if they come back, Jay?
Go out. Go out. This phrasal verb has multiple meanings. It can mean to leave a place in order to enjoy yourself, or to socialize or spend time outside of one's home. For example, let's go out for dinner tonight. You should go out and get some fresh air.
Now you have to go out there. Balls out! Now you have to go out there. Balls out!
Yeah, now go out there and slay. Now go out there and slay.
Point out. Point out. To draw someone's attention to something, or to highlight or indicate something. For example, the teacher pointed out the mistake in my essay. She pointed out an interesting fact during the meeting.
See, I don't need to point out the advantages for you. I don't need to point out the advantages for you.
Or maybe you needed someone from your old life to point out the truth. Or maybe you needed someone from your old life to point out the truth.
Find out. Find out. This phrasal verb means to discover or obtain information or to learn something that was previously unknown. For example, I need to find out the time of the meeting. They found out that their flight was delayed.
How did you find out it was me? How did you find out it was me?
What a horrible way to find out. What a horrible way to find out.
That's exactly what we're about to find out, Jeff. That's exactly what we're about to find out, Jeff.
Come up. Come up. Come up means to happen or to be mentioned in a conversation or discussion. For example, why didn't you come up to New York for the weekend? The same problems come up every time.
Can I come up there? Can I come up there?
No, you may have come up against some harsh criticisms. No, you may have come up against some harsh criticisms.
Make up. Make up. To resolve a disagreement or conflict. For example, they had a fight, but later they made up and became friends again. She apologized for her mistake and tried to make it up to him by buying him a gift.
You make up the list?
Yes.
You make up the list?
Yes.
Never make up something like that. Never make up something like that.
Take over. Take over. Take over means to get control of something. For example, the large company wants to take over some of the small companies in our area. Believe me, your father will take over your life if you let him.
Herb, take over for me. Herb, take over for me.
I'm too waiting for the antibiotics to take over. I'm too waiting for the antibiotics to take over.
Come out. Come out. Come out means to be published or result. For example, no doubt the truth will come out one day. I've made a cake, but it hasn't come out very well.
For reasons I can't explain right now, I need you to come out of the bathroom. For reasons I can't explain right now, I need you to come out of the bathroom.
It couldn't come out natural. It couldn't come out natural.
Come out, honey, it's too late to be playing games. Come out, honey, it's too late to be playing games.
Come on. Come on. Come on means to encourage someone to do something. For example, come on, don't give up, you can do it. The coach shouted, come on team, we need to win this game.
Come on baby, I'm going to take you home. Come on baby, I'm going to take you home.
Come on, Spell.
No.
Come on, Spell.
No.
Come in. Come in. Come in means to enter a place. For example, please come in and have a seat. He knocked on the door and waited for someone to tell him to come in.
I'm all wet, can I come in? I'm all wet, can I come in?
Yeah, come in. Yeah, come in. Would you come in? Would you come in?
Go down. Go down. To decrease or to become lower in level or amount. For example, the temperature has been going down since yesterday. Computers are going down in price.
And you go down this fucking hole. And you go down this fucking hole.
This make my price go down. This make my price go down.
Workout. Workout. To exercise or engage in a physical activity. To solve or resolve a problem. For example, I usually work out at the gym for an hour every day. They had a disagreement, but they managed to work it out.
I work out.
Yep, you're the assaholic.
I work out.
Yep, you're the assaholic.
Korea didn't work out. Korea didn't work out.
Set out. Set out. To start a journey or a task. Also, to present or explain something in a detailed manner. For example, we are setting out on a European tour in March. The professor set out his research findings in a comprehensive report.
We set out to save the Shire, Sam. We set out to save the Shire, Sam.
Her essential view is experience is good, and she set out to acquire it. Her essential view is experience is good, and she set out to acquire it.
Take up. Take up. To start or begin a hobby, activity, or a new course of study. For example, she decided to take up painting as a creative outlet. He took up guitar lessons to learn how to play his favorite songs.
Don't worry, I won't take up much room. Don't worry, I won't take up much room.
You take up my time. You take up my time.
thought I'd take up teaching. Maybe rent a house I thought I'd take up teaching. Maybe rent a house.
Get back. Get back. To return to a place or to recover something that was lost. For example, I need to get back home before it gets dark. Did you get your books back?
I might want to get back into it. I might want to get back into it.
You know, when I get back there, I'm gonna show you something. You know, when I get back there, I'm gonna show you something.
Sit down. Sit down. To take a seat or to assume a sitting position. For example, please sit down and make yourself comfortable. They sat down at the table and started discussing their plans.
I need to sit down. I need to sit down.
So, sit down. You sit down. You sit down.
Turnout. Turnout. To result in a particular way, also to attend or participate in an event. For example, the party turned out to be a great success. Many people turned out to support the local charity event.
It didn't turn out so good. It didn't turn out so good.
How did that turn out? How did that turn out?
Take on. Take on. To accept a task, responsibility, or challenge. For example, she decided to take on the role of project manager. The team took on the challenge of climbing the mountain.
I would take on the challenge. I would take on the challenge.
When they take on the throne. When they take on the throne.
Give up. Give up. Give up means to quit or to stop doing something. For example, never give up. Keep trying and you will succeed. Why didn't you give up smoking?
You should just give up forever. You should just give up forever.
I was ready to give up everything. I was ready to give up everything.
I give up smoking. I give up smoking.
Get up. Get up. Get up means to raise from a lying or seated position. Also, to wake up from sleep. For example, I usually get up at 7 a.m. to get ready for work. After a good night's sleep, he got up feeling refreshed and energized.
Hey, get up. You dead? Hey, get up. You dead?
I'm sorry, Basil. I have to get up really early tomorrow morning. I'm sorry, Basil. I have to get up really early tomorrow morning.